Know how I can have very bad connection. Now, I just realized that I was off my Wi-Fi in my house during that last video. Now I have fresh gigs, 22 gigs, fresh 4G. And I'm sure this is blurry. I guess. I don't know. But anyway, one thing I wanted to tell you, I was actually going to tell you in the last video, but my thing just died on me, my phone, unfortunately. But if you do get this boot, guys, you're going to have to, if you have the hard case, which I'm sure you do. Yeah, sorry about that. Hey, Torino, Nathan, Brian Acosta, this on. It's not going to fit in your hard case anymore, guys. Or at least with the mid torque. Maybe with the high torque. I've been trying to play with it a little bit. It just is not. So, as you can see. So, if you do get it, I just want to give you the heads up. I don't want you guys to hate me. But you're going to have to find another storage spot for it. Unless you want to take your boot off every time. That's something that I'm not going to do. But it's just another good reason. And I mean, we talked about the totes. And this is the smallest tote. And my favorite of all the totes. But this thing fits in here like nobody's business. Nobody's business. You have one hand and the belt clip on. It's not that easy to do. But. Well, you could guess you could, yeah, you could put it in like that. That's the way for you to put it in if you want. How's the connection, guys? What's happening? I'm here. Hey. Yeah, I was just on for like 40 minutes, guys. I just wanted to let you guys know about this. I feel it was my due diligence. But yeah, you could put it in top to bottom. Like this. Or, of course, you can just layer down nice and gently. Nope. I'm gonna have to do it like this, guys. I'm sorry, because it keeps hitting the wearer thing there. Sorry. Yeah, so like that. I actually had it in backwards. So you can put it in this way, in your small tote, or any of the totes, but I just want to show you, even in the smallest tote, it fits like no problem. So you could put it in, but I actually like it like this, personally. And then if you want to put your battery in, you know, you can keep it connected, of course, but if you want to just put your battery in like that, you can do that too. Or like that. Many different ways to do it, guys. But quick video. I just wanted to let you guys know that if you do buy the boot, what's up, Tim? Yo, I'm getting a shirt. All right, cool, Joey. I appreciate you doing that, man. Yeah, no rush, man. They'll be there. You know, I would be able to get it out tomorrow, but that's not a big deal. As soon as you get it, I'll have it out within a day or two. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that if you buy the boot, unless you want to take the boot off, you're going to have to find a different... Oh, cool, Tim. I appreciate that. Yeah, man. Awesome. Yeah, Tim, if you weren't on before, they're going out tomorrow. Hey, 94. So if you get one tonight, I can have it out tomorrow, but there's no rush. None. But that's about it, guys. I just felt obligated to my tool boss army that I let you know about that. Because I was just packing it up, getting ready for the night, and I'm like, man, this thing is not going in. It's not going in. I can't get it in me. So I tinkered with it, and I could not do it. So that does kind of stink, but it is what it is. And believe me, I would still get this this boot. I wouldn't not let the hard, because and you guys, if I'm doing something, I'm taking this wrench out. I'm either throwing it. Well, now that I got my totes, but bag or one of these bags. I never use these hard cases. These hard cases are good for storage. That's about it. You know, you put them in here, you slide them underneath. But I'm a tool bag. You get it? Tool bag. Ooh. I'm a tool bag. That's a new slogan for the next shirt. But yeah, I don't use the hard cases to transport my tools around. Some people do. That's totally up to them. But it doesn't really affect me. But I want to let you guys know. It's a great investment. I'd do it in a heartbeat, but just want to let you know, you cannot use the hard case unless you want to take the boot off. Now, not sure if it's like that with the high torque. I will be getting the high torque, hopefully, and we'll check that out. How is the... Oh, thanks, Joey. How's the reception here before I leave you people? Would the boot fit the hex driver? The boots are made for packing. Hey, Scott D. It's a good one. Lance, what's up, buddy? Oh, I like the DeWalt. You had 15% off the other day. I was telling you guys. And this is actually better for me because I do storm in here. And then when I got to get it, I got to take 20 things off. That's what's great about having the pack out. You know, now when I need the impact wrench, instead of digging it out of my stuff here, let me just, you know, instead of digging it out now, it's always here. You know, it's always here. It's like a friend that'll always be by your side, dude. You know? Now, whenever I need it, I got my wrench right here. And I always have batteries somewhere, man. You know. I'm still working on the 2015 battery, so this is a new battery. So I won't touch this battery for a while. I don't know if you guys are like that too. But this is you know, I got this in April? I will try not to use this battery for another 2 years, probably. Yeah. Probably another 1.5 to 2 years. Because I will use the hell out of the ones I got before I even touch that. Because when you use their outdoor these up like they're going out of style. Connection's good. Oh, that's great to hear. It was better on the first video. Luke, yes, I was on Wi-Fi. All right, at least we got something. Hey, Garcia, Rigo, your shirt will be out tomorrow, man. And I got something coming to you. I couldn't put it in this package, but I'm gonna send you out something. Give me a couple weeks, Garcia. All right, Rigo. When does the new Fuel 12-volt impact come out? That should be out, probably ready in stores in December. I should have it in a couple weeks, hopefully. Does that affect the battery? Lance, what are you talking about, buddy? Oh, Nathan Manzelli, 3-speed. Awesome bag. Yeah, Nathan, it's a great bag, man. It's my favorite. I love this little one. My freaking favorite, dude. And The big one is it's big, man. This is a big boy. I got to start filling her up. But yeah, these are all filled out, man. And this too. I got big things happening here. I was supposed to get my trailer today. I couldn't do it. I've been so behind. Being sick. A Milwaukee 18-volt saw. Alright. 18-volt saw. Well, if you're going to get a circular saw, you know, here's the thing with circular saws, real quick, then I'm leaving. Hey, Nightbird, do you have an ATV? That would be my dream. You know what I want? I want a side-by-side so bad. You know, living where I live, it's just, it's not feasible. You know what I'm saying? We're packed in here like sardines, man. 20 million people living in a little piece. A little piece. I jumped on the Milwaukee bandwagon. Good. Sick, I mean. Yeah, I want a side-by-side PJE so bad. I'm going to get one. That's my next big purchase. Boss, have the Milwaukee. You can pre-order it. They were supposed to go out October 6th. I haven't gotten mine yet. But when it comes to circular saws, somebody asked a question about it. I don't know who it was, but you know, I like the 6.5-inch miter saws. Now, the best 7.25-inch miter saw that I've used, hands down, has been the Milwaukee Fuel. There's no doubt about it. Now, people might like the DeWalt. I haven't really used it. You know, I had it for. I ended up giving it away for Father's Day to my father-in-law. So I really can't say much about it. But if you're using a circular saw, you know, for plywood and 2x4s, okay? And put it to you this way. 2x4s, yeah, if you're using your circular saw for strictly like plywood, you know, anything under, you know, an inch, I like the 6.5-inch, man. I mean, there's such a weight difference between, you know, I have a DeWalt brushed 12-volt, and even better than that, I have that Porter cable. The Porter cable, and with a Porter cable blade on top of it. I have a 6.5-inch Porter cable circular saw. That 10-inch Evolution miter saw is a beast. Oh, dude. That's beyond miter saws. Like, you know, it's corded, obviously, man, but if you guys watch that video that I did on that thing, I mean, I'm cutting steel. I'm cutting, you know, rods. And Evolution were awesome. They sent me all the pieces. You know, they gave me pieces of steel to cut. They gave me, you know, rods. They gave me so many different varieties of stuff to cut. I have to put my charger in here. I'm really starting to feel like crap. At night, you feel worse. But yeah, this thing, man, blade for like masonry type stuff. You know, the thing with miter saws, and I'm just about to start using it. You know, I used I'm doing the shed, and you're gonna see. I did all the small stuff with the circular saw, but I'm gonna bring out, you know, the miter saw now. They're such a pain you know, and these things are heavy. If you guys, I mean, this 12-inch, the GMC here, I mean, this thing weighs like 60 pounds. I love just grabbing that 7.5 inch up there. Thing weighs like 20 pounds. Does 2x4s, 2x6s. You're in good shape with it. But this thing is amazing. But let me just get back. I can't believe I'm back on. I just wanted to tell you about this. And now I'm talking about this. But, you know, if you're cutting plywood, 3/4 of an inch or less, I like using, I have a DeWalt brushed, a 6.5 inch. And the first circular saws, I want to get some footage. So I'm using a fuel here for you guys and stuff. You're going to see all these videos and all the stuff. But underneath there is my Porter cable, which I did a shed last year, you guys remember. I used that for the entire project, and it was absolutely amazing. And, I used that Makita 12 volt. Oh, forget it. I have so many videos on that, too. I don't even know where the heck that one is. Oh, it might be in here. It might be in here. Let me see if I got it in here. Yeah, let me see. Porter cable, which I love. Yeah, this freaking thing, man. I built so many sheds, firewood racks with this freaking Makita 12 volt. Oh, connection keeps dropping, Ryan. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm getting rid of this Verizon. I can't have this, man. I can't have it. But this is my old 12 volt. Now there's a new one of this. Yeah, 2014, I guess, or 2012. But this is my old 12 volt circular saw, and I use this with plywood. I can't cut 2x4s or anything with it. This is strictly for, plywood. But my God, it is absolutely amazing. And that's why I want the thing with this, and I talk about it a lot, and hopefully you guys can see me. Can you guys see me? Can you hear me, guys? Hurricane Hermie, it says, we deserve better Wi-Fi. Yeah, this isn't Wi-Fi. This is like my data. I wanted to try it. Yeah, I'm getting rid of them. I'm getting rid of Verizon, so it's over. But see, I'm so pissed. I don't even know what the hell I'm talking about now. Yeah, you can't cut 2x4s with this or anything. This is strictly for plywood and stuff. But that's why the new one that's out, you hear me talk about it, the blue one, with the slide-on packs. The issue with this is if you're in this white line, the old Makita 12 volt, the white, the biggest battery is a 1.5, or it might even be a 1.3 amp hour battery. So the problem with this saw, it cuts awesome. I tell you, 2 cuts with a long piece of plywood and the battery would be dead on this. That's what my issue was. And if you guys remember, I got so pissed that I bought an aftermarket battery on eBay, and it was a 2 amp hour. Now, it had to be a fake battery because Makita only made a 1.3. So I saw a 2.0, and it was like $17, and it worked awesome. I loved it, and it gave me a little extra juice when I would use this saw. So the fact that the blue one, the new blue one, has a little bit more RPMs than this one. And you can obviously put a 4 amp hour pack on it, battery pack. It really transforms this. That was the biggest thing with this tool. But I probably have four videos on this of me using this saw. And I freak, again, for plywood, and especially like the 1/2 inch plywood and that other stuff, the board, PVC board, I can't think of the name of it. The meds have gone to my head. I mean, this thing will rip through it like crazy. Just awesome saw, guys. Now, why am I talking about circular saws? Because someone asks. And then I start rambling. But great saw. And the only reason I'm still into white is because of this saw. I do have you bird. I'm gonna push you right off that twig that you're sitting on, that branch, Nightbird. Yeah, what's cool about this too? You know, you obviously got the you can loosen this. And if you got to make a small, you know, it's great because it's such a small light saw. If you got to do those little cuts that you don't want to go all the way through, and then you got on this side, I mean, it's just a very versatile type saw, especially for a 12 volt. I always want, but I'm sure you can't see any of this, but yeah, it's a great saw. I'm so sick, guys. I'm so sick. Oh, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just not into it, man. I'm just so sick. I'm so sick and tired, man. The rigid is not... You know what it is? If all you know is this rigid... now, this is my only 7 1/4 inch miter circular saw I had for probably the last year and a half. This is the only you know, circular saw I had. This is my first step up into the 7 1/4 non-corded. You know, most corded circular saws are 7 1/4, but this was my first, and I thought it cut pretty good. You know, it was always a little awkward using it. You know, like I said, usually you have your this handle is usually up top here. Now it's on this side. It's a little awkward. You do get used to it, but when this, you know, if this is all that you cut with, it's fine. You know, it's heavy, and when you get to the Milwaukee, that's when you know the huge difference. I mean, like I said, after using this like for a year, I'm like, yeah, it's good. I really like it. I really do like it. Then you use the Milwaukee, and you're like, whoa, this thing stinks, man. And not that it stinks, but the Milwaukee's are so much better. And then you feel the weight difference, and again, the battery burn. A rigid tool. It's not good. So, thanks, Jamie. I appreciate it. Yeah, this was just, I didn't plan on coming back. I didn't plan on talking about circular saws, believe me. I just wanted to tell you guys about the boot. But I end up always answering your questions, guys, and I want to give you the information. But, you know, if you're a carpenter, man, or you're, you know, you decided that you want to be a tradesman, you want to be a carpenter, you're going into trade school or whatever, and or whatever, you're going to be doing some project, and you're going to be cutting a lot of plywood. I'm telling you, this one, I don't even know if you can buy this anymore. I'm sure you could probably find one on eBay, but and also Bosch has a 12 volt. I don't know if they're in the United States. Makita makes one like this. Bosch does. You know, this is a 3 3/8. This, using a saw like this, the amount of just control you have with this circular saw, and being able to keep it straight, and that's the big thing with this. It's hard to cut straight with this compared to the Milwaukee. I mean, with that Milwaukee, I mean, it just keeps it straight. It's such a well balanced. You know, with this one, again, it could be the handle that, you know. Listen, I've used this a lot. It's never let me. You can tell from the blade. You know, it's so much better. But if that's another reason why I like that Makita 12 volt platform. Now, Makita Milwaukee does have a 12 volt circular saw too, but it's not like this. It's pretty much like a regular circular saw, it looks like. And I think it's 5 and what, 3/8 maybe? This is 3 and 3/8. This is a tiny blade. And you'll be surprised. The blades for this are almost, I think they're more than what they are for the 7 1/4. And you guys who have the 6 1/2 know they're more expensive than the 7 1/4. Now I got to clean all this crap up because of you people. Later.